What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy. Welcome back to my next episode of the United States of Joe Winko. So, I'm going to be creating my next city, and the person who answered last episode's trivia question correctly was Natalie Lilac. Or Lilac? Yeah, Natalie Lilac. So, congratulations to Natalie Lilac. She's going to become the mayor of my next city, which is going to be right up here. And this city is going to be Columbus, Ohio. So, yeah, let's get this party started. I was going to keep heading west towards Arkansas at first, but I decided I wanted to finish up the East Coast instead. Well, not really the East Coast, but eastern side of the USA. Gosh, there's a ton of roads coming from there. So there's actually going to be quite a few interstates heading through here. Just want to add a whole bunch of trees first. So Interstate 80 and Interstate 90, they split up here. And Interstate 71, this is the northern end of Interstate 71. It is also the northern end of Interstate 77, which goes all the way down to South Carolina. Hopefully I can fit all that in this space. I should be able to. Okay, so Cleveland, Ohio, and the mayor, Natalie Lilac. So congratulations to Natalie Lilac. Make sure to answer this episode's trivia question correctly so you can become the mayor of my next city. Gosh, I haven't even started building this yet. So I better do that now. Okay, first, Interstate 80 and Interstate 90. I can make it a diagonal interstate. Just have to add the entrance and exit ramps manually. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. Just needed to check on that. Alright, so that's Interstate 80 and Interstate 90. But, as I said, Interstate 80 and Interstate 90 split here, so... Wait a second, what the hell? Alright. T intersection. So here's where the split is. But first, I want to add I-71, which is... I think that's it right there. Yeah. But what else would it be? So... I'll have it end right up here. What the hell? This game is starting to get on my nerves. Oh yeah, there's another thing I forgot to add. Need to add the money tree. Don't want to run out of money. Can I add an elevated highway intersection here? Oh yes, I can put it diagonally. Awesome. Also, so this will be I-77. Well, the northern end of I-77. So gotta make sure I know how these are all... And this can be the rest of Interstate 80. Okay, yeah, definitely takes some strategy. So gotta get that connected to that. Oh, that worked out fine. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be a tad bit difficult. Okay, there, finally got them connected. So, I-71, then that right there, yeah, I just remembered, that's Interstate. This is Interstate 80. Gosh, a lot of diagonal interstates. Usually try not to add those because then I have to put in the ramps manually. It's not too difficult, but still. Okay, awesome, got that connected. So Interstate 90, Interstate 80, I-71, and now the end of I-77. Okay, that worked out perfectly. Just for the hell of it, I'm just gonna add an unnamed connection right here. Actually, as a matter of fact, what? Shit, what the hell? Out of money? Let me just speed up the game. Okay, now I have more. Can't I put a cloverleaf intersection? Oh, yes, I can. Awesome. Okay, so that works. So then I-77 will actually end here and intersect with Interstate 71. So yeah. Bunch of highways are connected to each other. That's all you guys need to know. I'm pretty sure that's not how the highways in the real Cincinnati, Ohio are aligned, but oh well. I mean, not Cincinnati. What am I talking about? Cleveland, Ohio. Are there any roads from this end? Oh, it's just the interstate? What the hell? Well, I'll have to build some then. Weird that there's no roads coming from Paulding, Ohio. You think I would remember to add those. So I'll have to connect those sometime. And build a long road. Alright, so next, an overpass. Okay, so hopefully this works. Yep, it does. Okay. Let me see if I can turn those into roundabouts, since those are always better to have. Yep, I can. Okay, so... Okay, let me add an entrance ramp also. Awesome. Okay, so... it's not much... Gosh, building these cities are a lot of work. Alright, so better make another road. Because I want it to be connected to the Pennsylvania without, like, besides just interstates. Because the city to the east of this will be Pennsylvania. Well, I think it would be either be... Yeah, Pittsburgh. I think that's what it would be. Where the Ohio River ends. Well, it doesn't really end there. It just becomes another river then. But they don't want to call it the Ohio River for some reason. Okay. City's looking good. Still like so many roads I have to add. There's a ton of roads I have to add. Geesh, how many roads did I have coming from that place? Alright, there's another... Gosh, there's that many? These are all roads from, These are all roads from, Columbus, Ohio. I better save my game again. It's gonna be a big city. Do not want it to crash on me either. Okay, so now what? This is always the boring part of the game, having to build all the roads. I mean, like all the non-interstates. And having to replace all the intersections with roundabouts. But it's worth it. It's a lot of fun. Soon I'm gonna have to add like all the buildings I built. Well, I didn't build them, but I imported them in. Okay, so there's here, here, here. Alright now. Gotta make sure this avenue goes somewhere. Okay, so got it saved. Didn't put down any road signs yet, but I'll add those in a bit. Want to place down the landmarks now. This is where I want to have the main downtown area. And I better save my game. Alright, so now for the landmarks. Forgot to take a picture of the list of all my landmarks. So... yeah, this might be a little difficult. Since I have, like, so many. Plethora of landmarks I made. Okay, the Cleveland Courthouse, I remember that one. I'll just throw that right there. That's a huge building, too. Cleveland 200 Public Square. Dang, these buildings are big. Just throw that right there. And add an avenue by it. So that's... no, there's more. Alright, let me just scroll through them. Because there's so many... oh yeah, the Cleveland, Ohio Key Center. Damn, another huge building. Just put it right next to the other huge building. Better save my game again. Took me a long time to find those. It would be so much easier... as I was saying, it would be so much easier if I could, like, put them into categories, so I don't have to scroll through, like, every single thing I made in this game to find the one thing I want to put in. Is that all the buildings? Frankfurt, Atlanta... Alright, let me just double check if that was all of them. Oh yeah, definitely want to add the Ohio flag too. I think that is all of them. Memphis, Maryland, Cleveland 200 Public Square. Did I already put that one? Yeah, I already have that one. Okay, that's fine enough. So now let me add the signs. Interstate 80, so this would be Interstate 90. And that's the only... and now for... I want to throw down the 80 signs too. There's one there. Couple here. Wait, that's I-77. That's Interstate 80. Okay. Couple there. And a couple here. And the cloverleaf ramp entrance, definitely want to make sure I include the signs by those. Okay, so gotta save my game. Okay, so it's saved. They said they want industrial lots, so gonna add some industrial zones after I include a bus stop. Water pump and treatment plant. Damn it. Can't fit it there. But it can fit here. Alright, so there's another thing I forgot to edit. The taxes. Put them all on 0 except for dirty industry. Only in a world where money trees exist can you do that. Fire stations. And police stations. Okay, so let's start zoning it up. If only that were... Okay, so I'm gonna need to convert all those into roads. So the traffic on the streets are gonna be crazy. Definitely cannot have that. Oh wow, they're already starting to build up. Alright, is that all of them? Oh wait, nope. There's more. Let me make sure the water's... Yeah, it's good. Might need to add a couple wind turbines by here. So moving on. Now, for here, downtown area. Cleveland, Ohio. Gotta start moving some Sims in. Not gonna add another bridge there yet. Okay, so now there's another okay, now I remember. Sorry, it's overwhelming for me. So much stuff to remember to do. So water pump there, and another one here. Wait a sec. Whoops. Okay, now they're working. Alright, so that's all done. Alright, bus station, very important to add. They need a way of getting here. And large medical center, large police station. High school, elementary school. Wind turbines, clinics. And of course the fire station. You never know when fires are going to break out, even in residential areas. High density residential. And gonna zone more of that over here. Wait a second, what's wrong with this? There. Okay, so okay, the Sims are already starting to move in. Okay, almost got this all filled up. Yeah, and it built a random street there. That's fine. Oh, we're a population of 6,000. Not much, but it counts as something. For my beautiful city of Cleveland, Ohio. Well, technically it's not mine, it's Natalie Lilac's city, since she answered the trivia question correctly, but still. Okay, there's another important thing. Build all styles at once. Let me save again. And now for the city audiences. Okay. Want to add a couple more of the, if I can find that, the Ohio flags, because those are really cool. And I'll throw the Ohio sign like right over here. And And let me see if... Alright, so the city's looking good. Population 7,611. And some more bus stops along the way, because they need a way of getting around. And I definitely need to connect to the subway stations now that I think of it. Alright, let me speed it up. Alright, their need for commercial lots are going up. So I'm going to zone some of that here. And here. Something tells me that I need to add a college also, because I forgot to add that last time. Boy, unlocked the large elementary school. Awesome. Let me bring all these up. Oh yeah, there's another thing I forgot. You add a landfill zone. I'll make that like all the way over here. And cycling center. Okay, so that looks good. We still only have like 12,000 Sims. We need to zone a lot more than this. And let's throw in a softball field. And a soccer field. Pretty sure I already mentioned this, but back when I was like in middle school, well, not middle school, elementary school, I wanted to go out for soccer, but I was worried I'd break my bones. I did go out for basketball though, and I broke my bones from that. That wasn't good. Ugh, I don't want to talk about that though. That was too painful. Alright, so is there... Oh yeah, good. They do have the water running through. Let me save again. Hopefully the buildings don't get too tall, or they're taller than my custom ones I threw in. Well, I don't think they'll be that tall ever. Did I unlock the large water pump? Oh yeah, I did. Awesome. Okay. Alright, things are looking good. Let me speed it up. What's that? Oh, okay, got it. Okay, so Cleveland's starting to build up. Population 17,613. Counts as something. Not enough, though. Did I unlock anything yet? Let me see. Oh, the mayor statue. I'll throw that right here. And also, unlock the mayor's house. Throw that right there. Water pipes. That's what I should include. Alright, population 17,764. Still not enough. Oh, I unlocked the university. Awesome. throw that right here. And let's build some more roads. Alright, just wanted to make sure that connected. Looks like they want me to add more residential lots. Okay, let me speed it up. Hopefully that'll move more Sims in. So I feel like adding a couple more highway signs now that I think of it. Like Interstate 71 signs. If I can find those, because I have so many mods installed. Here they are. Alright, and there's where I-71 ends. But everyone's all clumped over here for right now. Alright, so building up. Okay, so it's all looking good. Okay. I think the reason why no one tried building anything on here yet is because whoops, let me get rid of that. Alright, so things are looking good for this city so far. I mean, there's still like a ton of space left for... Oh wait, let me see how things are going over here. Things are looking good. So, yeah, that's basically it for this episode of the United States of Joe Winko. We're at a population of 30,000, so guess it's okay for me to save right here and end this part of the playthrough right here. So thanks so much to Natalie for answering this trivia questions correctly and for becoming the mayor of Cleveland, Ohio. So don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. And don't forget to answer this episode's trivia question correctly so you can become the mayor of my next city in the United States of Joe Winko. So that's it. Peace out, people. This episode's trivia question. Who was the last character to be murdered by the ghost of Joe Winko in Joe Winko's 2010 Sims 2 slasher film, Lake Pewauk? Answer this question in the comments. The first person to comment the correct answer will be crowned the mayor in my next city of the United States of Joe Winko. Please also mention the name you want to be listed as. Remember, you must use the same name at all times. That is it. Peace out, people.